From the 1st of the 10th month of 1441 will this Demonology month get into more evil than ever before. Zazas, zazas, na satanara zazas. Can you feel the words of Coronzo? First up will be Predator, Temple of Blood, Restricted Circular, Issues 1 through 3. They sort of read like militia tracks, full of sinister symbolism and fiction, but the rituals and advice on propaganda go a touch further than what the Martinet Press publications usually get into. Then is The Deplorable Word by Constantine Karagma and Erica Ferval. Its art collection is very occult, and I can't think of anything that so well describes void worship, or at least not at once, and so concisely. Out of those depths, we find ourselves into the study of Asha Shadim's portrayal of the Lilith Society in Mark of Cain. Like the issues of Predator, one might feel like one has been placed on a terrorist or other such watch list for just having such things. But let's be real and know it is more about rhetoric and behavior witnessed, aside from that which draws the attention of law enforcement and suspicion of others. It is a path that goes into its own use of established grimoires like the Gahtaya and Grimorium Verum, with legends of monsters and other such things. Then we have an unfolding of Physis. Physis? We'll find out inside when we read it, if we're talking about something Greek or whatever, by Beldam of Deathwave Nexion, and edited by Erica Ferval. It more recognizably gets into its Order of Nine Angles roots, but it is more understandable and a more accessible way of experiencing the presencing of evil in the world than what Anton Long and such wrote before. Goetia Daemonium is a collaboration between Frater Malefactus the 13th and others to rewrite traditional Gahtaya into a format without reliance on Christian and Jewish worship as protection, and further insight for those who don't wish to dilute the practice with those disrespectful blinders. If you have no other text related to Grimorium Verum, I would recommend Secrets of Solomon, a witch's handbook from the trial records of the Venetian Inquisition, edited and translated by Joseph H. Peterson. It gives more of what can be used to discover origins and personalize this area of tradition regarding claims to Solomonic magic. Before ending, let's return to Temple of Blood material with False Prophet, Volume 1, Edition 4, and Edition 5. This lets known what those of a Martian persona are doing to empower themselves to be ready for what mainstream religion calls the false messiah or antichrist. I made a video called Vote the Antichrist Agenda to show the phrase doesn't mean all bad. But let's be real about the fact that Order of Nine Angles-based groups want to be vessels of real-world evil rather than just psychic games of connecting to supposed evil. We end with Coronzone 4, a publication of my article exposing the Georgia Guidestones and providing a ritual from the sources is therein. Like much of the art hinted at already, the cover is very likely to be misunderstood. That is not the only elucidation and item of ritual import. The fiction and symbolism therein is meant to be of a dark effect and relationship. Zazas, zazas, na satanada zazas. Can you feel the words of Coronzone? Through 11, the Apollonian and Dionysian find a mutual world. Through 11, we accept that darkness is so present in the world. Through 11, we evaluate whether or not to repent. I've hurled beyond what I was initially given. Zazas, zazas, na satanada zazas. Can you feel the words of Coronzone? Are you ready to join? What are you ready to pay in more than coin? Praying is not enough, but it is a start. Secrets are buried in this art. There is a science from which not to dart. Zazas, zazas, na satanada zazas. Can you feel the words of Coronzone?